It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day.
Dude, I'm down.
Maybe in like a year though, when the housing market isn't at like 7%, and then we'll hit it up hard.
So hear me out. We can buy this giant house, right? And we'll like do some cool activities there. We'll get like, of course, it's gonna have to have a pool, like a hot tub, the standard.
Yeah.
Maybe get a slide. We can name it the Team 10 house.
The team what?
10. It's a joke because that's what Jake Paul's Team 10.
Is
That's
that a
I don't know.
sorority?
That's what they named
I
their
don't
house.
know shit about that.
Yeah, I don't really care about Jake Paul. I like Logan. He's way better.
He's a better wrestler.
I think both
He's
of them
better
have
at everything.
awful looking noses.
Well, yeah, they probably broken him a couple times.
A lot of times.
Easily more than 2. We'll say 2.5. Just
Their
be on the
septums are probably
conservative side.
more fucked than my own.
Damn it. Those septums have been fucked harder than. Oh, never mind. I forgot her name. I was gonna name a porn star, but
Who?
the girl who broke her back at TwitchCon.
Oh, yeah.
Adriana Chekchik.
That's the one.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, you ever see those like foam pits at like a gymnastics type studio or at like a sky zone where you just jump and you jump into the foam?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, they had one of those, but I guess she didn't realize it was only one layer of foam and then like the hard surface underneath of it.
Well, no,
And
they
she did a full-on
Concrete.
ass fucking stomp. She looked like Mario doing an ass stomp and just broke her shit.
they made her do it. Like she didn't even want to jump into the pit, but they're like, you have to for this event, and like it was supposed to be way deeper than what it was. It looked like it was like 4 feet deep, but realistically, it was only like a foot deep.
Listen, when you see a bunch of those foam cubes, there's never a doubt in your mind that it's not at least like a 6-foot deep pool of fucking cubes.
Dude, when I jumped into
And
one,
this
it was
time,
like-
nope, not at all.
the one I did for my nephew's birthday party at like, what the fuck is the name of that place, Chels? The one in
What was the
Mechanicsburg.
Sky
Sky
Zone?
Zone?
Yeah, Sky
Yeah, it's
Zone.
probably Sky Zone.
Dude, my brothers and I were like tearing that fucking thing up. We were doing like half a flip into it because we're not coordinated. It was pretty legit.
All right, I'm watching the video. The
Oh,
foam
Herbert.
pit
Dude, it looks
incident.
like nothing. It doesn't look like anything bad. But then it's like, nah, man, she just landed wrong.
Yeah, she fractured her spine, right?
Well, her spine was
Yeah.
already fucked from getting pounded by some
Yeah.
fucking
Well,
huge
that was
dicks.
her neck. That was her neck.
Yeah, well, that was
all
yeah,
part
that
of
was
the
at the
spine.
top of her neck, though.
No, you're wrong.
Her vertebrae were getting railed while she was getting railed.
Yeah, she said her, like, I don't know what part of it is, but like her fucking like spine disconnects from like her fucking brain stem or some shit. She said.
Yeah.
She said there's like a fucking gap in between there where it can just pop in and out as it wants to from getting pile drive so much.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
bitch,
that's aggressive.
You could die. You could literally die getting fucked because of how
Yeah, but fuck it,
hardcore her
right?
porn has been.
It didn't look that bad. The fall.
Right?
It looked just normal, really.
It's like when an old man takes a spill, on ice. Those videos. Guys
Dude,
just
I
leaving
wish
his
I
nest
would've
cam
had-
catches it.
Dude, I wish I would have had the film when I was at my old job. I told you about the guy who fell trying to get propane, right?
Mm-mm. Recount it for us.
Oh my god, dude, it was the craziest shit. He literally comes in and he's like, I need a propane tank filled. And I was like, ew, fuck you, old man. But okay. And he was just kind of a dick. And he went back in his truck to get the fucking tank out of the bed, but for some reason he got in the truck first. I don't know what he wanted. I don't know what he was doing. Dude gets in his truck, gets out, goes to fucking hand the yard guy the tank to fill. And all of a sudden, the truck just starts rolling down the fucking hill in the drive, like in our fucking parking lot. And he takes one step to try to catch the truck and does a full-on, like, Home Alone style fall. Loses his feet underneath himself, goes up at least 3-4 feet, and just slams down on his back and ass. eat shit, and then everybody who was outside was running for this man's truck trying to stop it before it hit another building lower in the parking lot.
Yeah, you're like, please don't fucking hit either one of our tank reserves or a building.
Oh, that's not even possible. That shit was so far away. That shit's protected by fences and shit. This guy would have ran into somebody's HVAC business and just destroyed it.
I drive a King Ranch, but I don't know how to put it in park, baby.
It was. I think it was a fucking Ford Ranger too, of all fucking trucks.
No, just the
I'm pretty sure it was a little green Ford Ranger.
Like an old one.
Oh yeah, it was definitely old. It was definitely some type of '90s Ranger.
See, like, I wish I would have kept some of the security footage from the warehouse, like when fucking dumb old men would park the forklifts in the back of the 18-wheeler and not put the brake on and then drive the 18-wheeler away, and you'd see, like, the forklift fall out of the back of it, or
Oh god.
just shit like that. That would happen all the time. Like, a homeboy took a turn, didn't close the back of his truck, and the fucking pallet jack flies out and hits his truck. Like, hits his personal vehicle. Shit like that. That shit was always so good.
Dude, can I tell you guys about my life this week?
Yes.
Sure.
So, good thing is that new job is really nice so far. My manager is so chill. Like I told her about my, I'm getting like allergy shots and stuff. And then I have a wedding for Elliott's friends that we're going to on the 16th. So I like talked to her about all that stuff. And I was like, it's okay if I have to modify and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, no, that's fine. She was like, I don't care what hours you work as long as you get your stuff done. And I was like, whoa. And everyone there is like so nice and chill. I have like a peer mentor and a trainer. They're two separate people, and yeah, it's just like really nice. And I've had like all these meet and greets with the team this week, and everyone is so nice so far. They're all like, if you have any questions and blah blah blah, let me know. And my peer mentor messages me every day, and she's like, hey, are you okay? Do you need help? So yeah, it's just like wild to be at a place like this.
Where they treat you
That's
like a
super
human? Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's good. But then the bad news is someone took my debit card info, and thank God I caught it. But I think they signed up for AT&T service or some shit like that, because an AT&T charge for 8 hondo came out
Oh,
of
they
my
bought a.
account.
They were buying a new
So
fucking
phone.
iPhone. Yeah, they were buying
Yeah.
a new damn phone.
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck they were doing. But yes, so I caught that. But now, like, I guess I had to open up like a fraud investigations and stuff, and then they're sending me a new card. So I'm waiting for my new card, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. I guess I have to do an investigation before they reverse that charge. I
Yeah.
don't know.
The new card will take like a day or two. It won't.
Investigation. They essentially are just like, yeah, clearly you didn't buy this. You have
Hopefully
fraud
that's it.
protection, so you're fine. It's just a fucking nuisance. Then they tried getting a fucking lift. They tried paying for a lift with the canceled card.
Yeah, I got another email this morning. They tried to use Lyft, so I don't know like who it was or anything, but it's annoying because
We'll
now I have to
fucking
wait
find
for my new
you.
card.
And we'll not get mad.
We'll give you a stern talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be doing that again,
I'm gonna poop on their
fella
car in a hot
or
minute.
lady.
Person of interest. That's completely fucked. Like I literally wonder how they get your card info like that. Like it has to be like either I don't know if like people are always like, oh, it's the gas pumps when people put those skimmers on them, but like I don't know, like could it be that, or could it be like
anywhere?
somebody at a fucking bar, like you hand them your card, they write it down, wait a month or two, and then use it? Like
You don't even need to write it down per se. Just take pictures of it. I mean, it's in their system.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, people can also get into those systems and pull all that info. I mean, do you remember
Yeah.
fucking like, I forget how many years ago it was, but how many years ago was it when Target got fucking hacked and everybody's information got sold that like ever shopped and had a credit card at Target, including ones you just naturally paid with? Like you were fucked.
mm-hmm.
Anybody can get anything anymore. It's too crazy. Nothing's protected. Pay in Bitcoin. Pay with Bitcoin. Or no, pay with Doge.
I still have my Doge. I think. Oh my
don't.
god, let me check it.
I got rid of that shit.
How it doing?
I had to.
I think I lost my login stuff, so I
For
still have it
Robinhood.
somewhere.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know my login for my 401k. I
There's
wonder if
the
there's still
10.
money in it.
Just let it sit. It'll go up at some point. All coin does.
I'm up $10 right now. I bought it 4
Sell,
cents.
sell. Yeah.
Fucking dump it, baby.
Take that $10 and get a gallon of gas.
Get a
Oh my
gallon of
God.
milk. Get him
I
some
was thinking
milk. He
get
needs
some
some
milk.
milk. He on that mojo dough.
Speakers on the Mojo.
Mofo is on mojo all the time. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot. So, all right, so all those movie trailers dropped, right? Like the Indiana Jones, the Transformers, like all that shit.
I just watched the indie one today too. I didn't watch it yet. I just watched it. So
What do you think, man? I think it looks pretty okay.
I don't. It's tough to say. I mean, I think because this is probably going to be one of like Harrison Ford's last movies, it's probably going to be good. Like I don't want to. I don't know, man. Just after Crystal Skull, it's too easy for them to fuck it up. It's too easy for them to really make a shit show again.
I saw no mention or sight of Shia LaBeouf, so we're fine there.
No, actually, I didn't. I kind of was hoping he'd show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wanted him to pop back up. I kind of enjoyed him in the movie. I just hated the fucking storyline.
Yeah, as long as it's not aliens, I think I'm okay with it.
Whoa, if you're going to say it, you got to put your hands out. Aliens.
Aliens.
No,
I ain't doing that shit.
I'm not doing that.
I just don't even know why they thought that was a good idea, dude. Like, what year did that movie come out? Was that a 2010, 2011 movie?
2011, 2012, because it was all about, because the Mayan calendar ended.
That's exactly what
2012.
was on my mind. I was like, I feel like this was a goddamn 2012 movie. That stupid fucking premise, including the movie 2012.
Truly, it was like most of that problem, like from what I'm to understand, is that movie had the issues of George Lucas was more involved than Steven Spielberg, which is like never a good thing at the time. Because like he just got done with like all the Star Wars shit, and he was like more kids stuff, and that's why there's like Shia LaBeouf swinging with monkeys and stuff like that. Like he just went off of like a fucking, random idea and just swung. It wasn't a good one. It was a one. And I watched the trailer for that Transformers, David. I haven't watched a Transformers movie since like the third one.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll tell you, I watched them all, and I don't even like them. I'm just gonna put that out there because they're really not good movies. But like somewhere, whenever they decided to kind of like fuck off and do that like Bumblebee prequel movie, that movie was fucking awesome. Did you watch that?
No, I can't. So my eyes hurt
Yes.
watching those movies.
Yeah, it's definitely visually intense. But what I'll tell you, like, so you've seen the first 3 movies at least, right? Like you have a idea.
I know a Transformer.
Those movies are like very PG-13, where like
Mhm.
Bumblebee, I feel like should have almost been rated R, and it would have gotten an R rating if they would have used blood. But bruh, the fucking Decepticons were murdering humans like openly. They were taking their blasters and blasting them into and just disintegrating them,
Vaporing them.
and they just turned into like a pile of goo. I was like, bro, that's supposed to be blood. I was like, if this would have had blood content, you would have easily got an R rating on this. And the movie was good. Like, all besides that shit, it was a fucking good movie.
I just don't know.
But it also, when you watch it, it gets confusing because as you see the prequel, it opens up and shows the Transformers showing up before that night that you see them in the Shia LaBeouf movie, in the first one. So it's kind of confusing because I thought that was actually going to be kind of like a soft reboot into that world, and we were getting a new kind of origin story, and then it would push forward into whatever. But all I know is this new one, once I saw the way the goddamn fucking like the ape looked and the Cheetor and like the Optimus Prime and all that other shit, I was like, holy shit, this looks
Beast
cool. Like,
Wars.
I wish they would have just had a reason that maybe the Transformers, transformed into something else, and that's why we saw that. Seeing Optimus and like I don't know what they're gonna call it, probably just Primal or whatever, but
I know.
seeing them on screen together,
I was like,
that was
it's
cool.
supposed to be Optimus Prime. Like, what the fuck? Because I remember Beast Wars.
Yeah,
but I mean, I'm not too worried because, like, again, I'm not gonna see it. It's a movie. I chalk it up to like, it's not for me, man.
oh, it looks too good to miss it for this one. It looks very
Super
cool.
Mario.
I'm very interested.
I'll see that shit.
Boom.
Sorry, Chris Pratt. I will watch it irregardless of your voice. I'm using a fake word for him because his voice is annoying.
That's a real word.
I also saw like the trailer for Guardians 3 dropped, which I'll have to see that. I have to see Thor because that has the Guardians in it. I like James Gunn's work.
Yeah.
Was it
Love and
not?
Thunder was
Was it?
okay.
I like
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth. He's cute.
You like him in this thing
True.
because he's fucking just awesome. I mean, him playing Thor in the skin is just fantastic. But the movie didn't really pan out perfectly, which kind of hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried. I literally am not. I don't want to see any other. The only reason I really like the Guardians movies is because I love Dave Bautista. I love the cast, you know. I don't give a fuck about the story.
I heard there's a Guardians like Christmas special that is supposed to
Yeah.
be pretty good.
I
haven't
I
watched it yet,
watched.
but I heard it was decent.
I did watch it. It's not very long. I think it's only like 40 minutes or something. It's I don't know what to say about it besides the fact that it seems like the Guardians team itself is going to get set up to do like just holiday specials every holiday. Is kind of what it seems like they're doing. I mean, the shit with Kevin Bacon is kind of funny, but it's honestly one of the most pointless things I've ever seen. Like, it doesn't even have that quality of what I would refer to as a special. There's really no point to it or anything else, but what I can tell you, it's just Drax, you know, Batista, and the bitch who plays Mantis being Mantis
on, Charles? Sorry.
just running around screaming at each other. It's good.
There was a surprise spider on the couch, so I had to put everything down and get a tissue, and I needed to make a couple attempts.
No,
I'm
you're
sorry
good.
if you guys heard anything
No,
weird.
no.
Respect on killing yourself, though.
I kept on hearing your mic rubbing against the couch. I was like, the fuck is happening out there?
Ouch.
I'm getting
Cake farts.
yeah.
She's like,
Taco
let's get this
farts.
done.
Oh, speaking of farts, did anybody have any like crazy Thanksgiving farts? Because mine were fucking rancid for a couple days.
Nah, man,
Nah.
we had brisket and taters and we
Prime
didn't eat.
rib.
Yeah, we didn't eat that Thanksgiving crap.
No, I made me a super hot fire turkey. Not my original plan, but it was awesome. But holy shit, the odors that came out of me afterwards were crazy.
We didn't bother, but we did end up watching a real good movie with Sarah Paulson. Wait, what's her name? Sarah
That's it,
Palin.
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
right.
Sarah
Probably
Paulson.
Nailing Palin.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
It was called Run. It was on Hulu.
Run.
Yeah.
That sounds. I don't know.
It's
It's
You're
about
losing
new,
me.
I think.
it's
You're
from
losing
last
me.
year. So it Sarah Paulson plays a mom whose baby was born with all these deficiencies and has like all these weird like diseases like asthma and some kind of skin disorder and has to take this stuff and she's paralyzed and she's like
Oh
raising
shit! I watched that movie. I didn't even realize that was called Run.
Yeah,
Holy
dude.
shit!
Yeah,
Yeah, I know it. I saw that shit. I forgot that was fucking her.
that movie
oh my
has
God.
such twist endings. Like, spoiler alert for a movie that came out last year, and most people who listening won't care. But she, it ends up, Adam, like that girl, her daughter died like 2 minutes after being born, and she stole a baby from the hospital and paralyzed the baby with drugs and stuff, and has been giving her drugs and all this stuff to fuck her up and like psychologically raise her as her own kid. And when her kids
Yeah,
started like
something I'll never
solving it,
watch.
it was crazy. But it was real
Yeah,
good.
no interest in that. No interest.
Yeah, it was like Misery, but different. Different. But no, it was pretty.
Kinda, yeah. It was
It's
a good.
pretty
It was a
okay.
good story though. It was good. I enjoyed that story. Like without the whole like I stole a baby idea. When I found out it was just kind of. That's not the same as like the whole like Munchausen by proxy, is it? That's a little different. This is like outside that range, isn't it?
I think it's outside. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
cool.
like the reverse. What is it? It's almost like the reverse version of it or something or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But her drugging her with all those pills to make her not be able to walk and everything else.
Well, it's fucked up.
I did enjoy the idea. I was like, that's cool shit. Like that's a good idea. I like where they took that. That's a good way.
That's
to
a good
start
idea.
that,
I'm going
but
to use that. David's
that's
like,
what I'm saying. Everyone is fucked. Like,
taking that into my
you s-
life.
It's gonna start off with like a fucking little blanket, be like, "Hey, does this smell like chloroform?" And then all of a sudden you're in a wheelchair and you can't walk because
No,
I'm
it's
drugging
blanket.
you.
It's blanket smallpox. You'll be okay. Happy
I'm afraid to get
Thanksgiving.
that.
One time in the lab, someone had a bottle of chloroform because it's a solution that we would use sometime to put on the instruments. Well, this motherfucker put just a bottle of chloroform. They did like screw the cap on. These are like glass bottles that have a threaded cap. But they just put the cap on and it wasn't all the way on. And it wasn't like sealed or anything. So I was going through like cleaning out the old solutions one day and I find this fucking chloroform bottle, and I'm like, I'm gonna call the employee health and safety team for this one.
I'm gonna take this home. Like, this is
So-
mine now. Finders keepers.
Well, since you were working with it, how aggressive is that shit? Like, if you pop the cap and you take a whiff, are you going down?
You should not get any whiff. It would probably take a good whiff.
A good little.
Like you're cooking and you put your nose over it. It would probably
Yeah.
take like a good one of those. However, with like I don't know, purities and stuff can differ. So HPLC grade is a pretty high purity. So you don't really want to, whatever the hell's in there, you really don't want that much of it.
I mean, I wouldn't fuck with it. I don't fuck with most chemicals. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes bleach is too much for me.
Fucking
Well, that's my
hate the
jam.
smell of bleach. The smell I mean, I love it if someone cleans with it and then everything's super nice and like hella shiny clean. But fuck that smell. Like, I don't want to be around for 24 hours after somebody cleans with bleach. That smell is aggressive.
Bleach my butthole. That's what I gotta do. Porn stars.
I
I
feel-
love the smell.
my
Of his
butthole.
butthole?
Yeah. We all were like,
After it's bleached, yeah.
after it's been bleached, she's like,
Oh, you know what? Speaking of buttholes, let me talk about this. So I was scrolling through Pornhub yesterday, and you know how when you're scrolling through there, if you kind of like touch the video as you go through it, it'll
It
start
plays a
playing
clip.
like, yeah. So I didn't read the title of this one, and I'm scrolling, and like the first thing is this bitch like sucking on this dude's butthole, and I was like, ew, and I kept scrolling because I'm not into that part. And as I'm scrolling, it started, and then the next clip that I see as it's going, I'm scrolling up. This dude was sucking his own dick while the bitch was eating his ass, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I watched like a little more of the clip, and then I was like, "I gotta get out of here! I gotta get out of here!"
what the
And I
fuck?
just kept going.
How? Can
He has a
you
Dude.
big
even?
dick.
I can't flex
He-
that way.
He had his fucking pelvis up in his face, and he had like a good chunk of his dick in his mouth, just sucking on his own dick while this bitch was eating out his butt. And I couldn't
So
believe it.
more
I was
than
like,
just the tip.
"Wow!"
I feel like this is a
Oh, yeah.
common,
Yeah,
a common
definitely.
thing asked guys like, would you suck your own dick? But like, honestly, I can answer this. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I would.
Why would I want to?
I'm afraid of the cum flavor. I don't want
Yeah.
the cum in my
I
mouth.
don't even mean that. I just think, jerking off is just as adequate.
Seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say jerking off is just as adequate?
Well, because think about it. Like, what if you don't have enough saliva and then you're sucking your own dick dry?
I mean,
I'm saying.
either spit on it or get some lube, bang.
You suck
Mm,
what? So you're putting lube in your mouth? That shit doesn't taste good.
Get
Some of it
mayonnaise
does.
or something.
Man,
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, she's straight up.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
That's a
to pick up
Kardashian
something
move
now.
right there. Put mayonnaise on your hooch. Like, I mean, I remember like one
Why would you
time.
be sucking on mayonnaise? That's
Or
fucking
like grape
weird.
jelly or something. Something
grape
jelly.
jelly. Get
Olive
the
oil.
schmuckers.
You know, put some cane
That's so
sauce
sticky
on it.
then. Now you're all sticky. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, I just put some maple syrup on your dick, and just really make a town of it. Might as well. I
My
remember.
God,
So like
next top 10 condiments you would suck off your own dick.
yeah, hey.
Peanut butter.
There was an experience I had where it was like it was like the first time when I had sex, I had a condom on, and then like the girl sucked on my dick while I had the condom on, and then I kissed her
Oh,
on the mouth,
boo.
and I tasted it, and I was like, I knew that was a mistake. I mean, we both didn't know what we were doing, but it was a moment where I went, yeah, that's not cool. I was like, those are gross. I'm never using these
sounds-
things again.
That sounds awful, though. A condom
dick.
blowjob?
So it
What-
was like,
Yeah, why would you? You're pretty much sucking a condom. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you?
That's
I
just a
mean-
hand job with your mouth.
we were having, it was the first time sex. Semi-Pro was on. That was happening. These things
That's
happen.
a good movie.
It's a movie I lost my virginity to. What a great thing. I had to watch it twice because I wanted to watch it, and then like sex happened, and I was like, all right. After like, well, it was like, it was such a weird experience. It's like after the we had to do 3 attempts because it was just like, I was too big for her, and it just didn't work. You know, like she was like, this hurts, and I was like, okay, I guess we'll stop.
Oh fuck! Name names. Where's she at? Where's she at now?
I can't. I ain't doing it. I ain't dropping it. But
type it down.
It was on that person's mom's birthday, which was even funnier, which made me laugh. I was like, "Oh, you skipped your mom's birthday for this," and then like afterwards, I was like, "Oh, that was good. Can we put this movie back on? I really wanted to watch it." So I watched Semi Pro. It was so funny.
You should see the face that Beaker's looking at me with right now. He is very concerned.
That a girl sucked my dick with a condom on.
I think he thinks it's wrong, and I don't think he's gonna look at you the same way again.
Hopefully not. Hopefully he looks at me with like more like a than normal.
He looks very disappointed in your direction.
I mean, it's fair. We've all
had, like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
We've all made those calls where you're in the moment and you don't think about like, oh, this is dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a
I need more
move.
specifics. Help me out.
I mean, legitly, it's like, you know, you're banging, and then you're like, oh, also suck my dick, and then it's like, wait a minute, I have a condom on. This isn't smart. But, you know, you're 16. You have no idea. You're kind of just experimenting.
No, the only experiment I did at 16 is when I went in raw dog on a butthole with no spit or lube, and my dick came out looking like Freddy Krueger's face. Just literally, just skinned the shit out of it, dude. My dick looked like a pepperoni pizza. It just had so many weird, like, friction skins on it and shit. I thought I had an STD. That was the first time I was like, holy shit, I got something.
Welcome
and I was
to
like,
my
no,
nightmare, bitch.
Yep, that's exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that was the mistake I made, and that's when I learned.
It's not me, man. Buttholes are an exit only. There's just no interest in poop. I don't even like if I'm wiping the toilet paper rips and I get a little shit on my hand. That like ruins my day. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're like,
oh yeah, no,
you're like, motherfucker.
Sure.
I mean, that's an automatic like 5 hand washing.
Straight up.
But it's different though. You're not in your own ass. You're in someone else's ass. It's a different story.
I don't know. Asses just like they're great to look at, but they're not great. It's like eating ass. Like I never understood the idea of eating ass either. It's just like a thing. Like I don't know.
Just do it.
Nah.
Just do it.
Nah. It just doesn't seem like a thing.
Start off where you start off where you normally start down, and then you just go a little more south. A little more south, and you keep working down. Then all of a sudden, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I reached the sweet meat. Fucking, that's a 10."
Sweet meat. He goes. Ooh, I found the brown part of the turkey. Like, the dark meat. Nah, man, I'm a white meat guy.
Listen, I have a couple beers. Just try it.
He's like
one lick.
You're like the fucking attorney in South Park. He sure touched a little bit of children, but Michael Jackson.
Chug a buzzball, then try it.
Yeah, put a buzzball in it.
Oh, see, now it's official. Now you have to. She's fucking throwing it out there. She's like, drink a buzzball, lick my asshole. I'm not fucking with you.
You ate that box of nerds out of that stripper's butthole. Fucking Pineapple Express moment. Like, nah, it's just bleh. I'm not into that. Bodily fluids, for the most part, I don't know. It's gross, man. It's like I'll never forget when I heard about people trying their own cum. I was like, "What's wrong with you?"
Ew.
It's funny that you say that because every time something like that crosses my mind, I think of the cream pies from It's Always Sunny. You're like, have you tasted yours? Yeah, I've tasted. Of course, I've tasted mine. I didn't like it.
I think of fucking Van Wilder whenever they gave him all the donuts with the fucking dog's cum in it.
Oh, the cannolis, the cum-filled fucking cannolis.
Cum-filled cannolis,
dude, that was fucking disgusting. Like, as a kid, I thought that was funny as shit. And then
Looking
later on
back.
as an adult, I fucking gagged at that scene when he's like drizzling the dog jizz into his mouth
like-
out of the cannoli. I'm like, it's too much. It's so fucking nasty, man. I'd rather find like 9 hairs in my mashed potatoes than watch that scene.
What an
Really
oddly
keeping
specific.
person.
I mean, that shit. That I will say, finding hair in your food kind of does ruin your day at times too.
I'll be honest with you. I don't find it that gross. Like I don't freak out if I find like a hair, especially if I haven't ingested it. Like if it's like sitting there or anything like that. There's a lot worse shit in food than somebody's fucking hair.
That's true.
So I don't really, I don't freak out too much. Now, like I said, if you have like 9 hairs in my mashed potatoes, then we have a problem. Then that's you've crossed the threshold of how many hairs can be in my food.
I mean,
So
what's
the line is at 9.
yeah? I was gonna say, what's the food that it's unacceptable to find a single hair in? Like, what's one item? Like, if you had to pick like a food, either a food item or like a meal, like dessert, like
A sausage,
a sausage.
because that's all the
See,
way
I've-
through the whole thing.
Oh, you mean in it, not just on it. You're talking
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
bite into it and you pull
I
a
guess so,
fucking
yeah.
hair through.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking something that you couldn't redeem it, like because most stuff you can just take the hair off and you kind of whatever. Sausage is bad because yeah, it could be in it, but I was thinking something like like a lollipop or something where it's just stuck to it forever. Ain't no like the fuzzy lollipop when you drop it on the floor or some shit, and you're like, yep, that's gone.
Like an ice cream
Like-
cone. You've already
I
licked
think-
it, and all of a sudden you're like, "Ugh."
Yeah, see that one would make me sad because I once made a joke about that just in general about going to Massey's and finding one in my fucking milkshake.
And then it happened.
No, it didn't. Thank God it didn't. But I was literally just like, could you imagine as you're just sucking on this fucking milkshake, you just ingest a hair and catch it at the end of your tongue and you just pull it out. Just
It's like on your
you just have this
uvula.
long ass.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Just some horrible shit.
I'm a freak about hair. Even my own hair grosses me out. Like, even if it's something that I cooked at home and is clearly my hair, I can't eat that.
Bro, you freak yourself out by thinking about like your blood flowing through your body, or like looking at your hand thinking there's bones, like looking and thinking about the bones in your hand. You're
They get
sensitive.
pointy if you think about them too much.
Yeah, she's like, "Ugh." I'm like, it's fine. It's like, you were gonna
One
be
time-
a doctor. Like,
Elliot, do you remember when we got cheesecake at Wegmans and I'm pretty sure it was my own hair, like just as I was eating, like one of my own hairs just like fell on top of the piece and I still couldn't eat it.
yeah, you legitly were like, I can't. And I was like, really? I was like,
It makes it worse when you're really enjoying it. Like I was really vibing and I was pretty much mouthgasming until then.
bro, I've ate shit off the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a scum.
legit.
I used to be a scumbag. Like, I drop like a cookie on the floor. I'm like, man, I'm still eating this fucking cookie. If it's fruit,
for sure.
if it's something I can rinse off and it won't ruin it, like I'll do that. But like for the most part, no, I'm not saying like I have raw meat. I drop it on the fucking floor. I'm gonna cook it. Like, no, that's something
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I can't do that.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
wash it
safe.
off.
You wash that off. You're safe. I mean, dude, you don't know what the fuck
You're gonna
happened
cook it
before that
anyways,
food got to
yeah.
the store.
It's true.
Yeah.
But it's just like there's certain things like I drop a cheese curl or a piece of popcorn, not in a movie theater, excluding movie theater floor.
No, yeah.
But in my own home, if I can pick it up, I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, it's just fine.
A blow off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with the little blow. Yep, absolutely.
Do a little blow. Like,
A little blow.
eating popcorn.
Forget all about it.
Little booger sugar. Then you're good. No, that's fucked up. Like, I don't know. There are like, I guess like, would it be like the one thing that it would be inexcusable to find in your food? Like that's logistic, not like a whole mouse. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I would say anything. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So I would say I'm gonna say a tooth, a band-aid, or a bug.
Or fingernail clippings, something like that.
Yep. A fingernail would be gross. That would be nasty as fuck, especially if it was dirty.
oh, you know
Yeah.
what? A retainer.
I would
Somebody's
love to know
fucking
how
making-
that would end up in my
Somebody's
food.
making
Like,
soup. They
Yeah.
laugh making soup. And then it just like launched into it. You gotta take a fucking spoonful. There's a goddamn retainer. Oh,
I'd I had a weird situation with a pizza shop that was only open for a little while, and it was a total accident, so I'm not mad at him for it. But I got just a cheese pizza, took it home, and I bit into it, and I was like, all of a sudden I had like this weird sensation in my mouth, and I was like, what the fuck? And I kind of like kept biting down, and then I just heard like ching, 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 and like this weird sound. I was like, what the fuck? So I reach in my mouth, I pull out what the fuck it was, and literally there was a washer underneath the cheese, like a fucking,
Like a
that you would put
washer that
between
you
a
put a
bolt.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. That you put between a bolt and like whatever you're bolting it onto. And I went in there and I was like, hey, just so you know, I found a goddamn washer like in my food. And they're like, a washer, like a machine? I was like, no, not a machine. And I like literally brought it in with my cheese that I took out of my mouth. And I was like, no, like here, look, like a washer. He was like, what the fuck? And he's like, that came from us? I was like, yeah. I was like, dude, I'm not mad at you, but I'm just letting you know, like, you had a washer in your cheese. And he was like, oh my God. He's like, bruh, this whole order's free. I was like, cool.
Out
And
there.
I actually really like that place too. It was called Luigi's. And it's
Oh.
where,
Not little Mario's, huh?
no, what's this Carlisle? Not Meckburg. But I'm telling you, dude, Luigi's, they had some of the best fucking pizza in town. And that place only fucking closed because the guy got a divorce from his wife and they just fucking went like to different states.
They went halvesies.
Other than that, their fucking pizza was phenomenal. It was the only place I would go to. And most pizza shops have this fucking, I'll tell you, and you can tell me if it's true or not. If I order wings from a pizza shop, they're never crispy. They're always like hella rubbery. They're never all that good. This dude always made the most crispy fucking wings too. The pizza and wing order was fucking fantastic there.
I feel like I don't fucks with wings from a pizza shop too often. You know?
Yeah, where else? I mean, but where are you gonna get wings from?
A wing place. Like,
Nah, see, I gave up on. I don't go to the wing place
Wingstop?
anymore. The only wing place. I don't know. Wing places are kind of overrated anymore. I feel like you're only going for sauce.
not
You're not
Buffalo
going for
Wild
the
Wings.
quality.
I will say the best wings I had was Rumple Brewskins in Lancaster. When we would get wings from that place, they had that what was
Strawberry jalapeno.
That's it, strawberry jalapeno.
Oh yeah, yes. I remember we went there together and we got them. I remember
Yeah,
those.
dude.
That was actually really fucking good.
Their wings were crispy and they were legit wings. They weren't the growth hormone wings. They were like the flats were like meaty but not bulbous fat meat. It was good. I was like, God damn! That is the one place I think I miss the most, and I always felt uncomfortable there because they were like Penn
So
State
divey.
Eagles diehard bar that was like fucking like a converted first floor townhouse. Yeah, it was
I
crazy.
mean, welcome to Harrisburg. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
well, that's how that other place was in Lancaster that we got wings from a couple times, but I can't remember what the name of the place was. It wasn't too far from your spot though, but I
think
can't
we're
remember.
talking Rumple Brewskins, but there's also like Steel Peel.
Well, no, are you talking about Harrisburg or Lancaster?
I'm talking Lancaster and Harrisburg. I don't know. I forget where we got wings in Harrisburg.
There was a spot we went and
Ted's?
got
Ted's or what was the
I
other
can't
one?
remember, but
Midtown
they had the
Tavern?
they had the strawberry jalapeno, and that's how I know that for sure. But I don't think we were in Lancaster when we got those.
So Midtown Tavern was the one we would go to in Harrisburg. That place was pretty banging. Yeah, that was where we'd meet Jill, and we would get wings there.
I forget what my favorite flavor was, but it probably was
Mango
something like
habanero.
the strawberry. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's it. Mango habanero.
I remember just
That was-
because one time they mixed ours up, and I took a bite of that, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" But now, I mean, I'd be like, I just had like super habanero sauce in my tacos, and I was like, "This is fine." I've unpussified.
See, mango hab is a flavor I kind of fell out of love with just because everyone does it everywhere, which is why I really kind of enjoyed the strawberry jalapeno because it was different. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, this is not the same thing, but I also do like every now and again. Not everybody has it, but they have like a jerk flavor, like a Caribbean jerk,
Like Jamaican
rub on
jerk,
chicken or
Caribbean jerk.
Yeah, something like that on there.
Spicy. The dry rub. That's what that one
Yeah,
is.
it's because they put Scotch bonnets in it, dude. It's good shit.
Man, I bit a Scotch.
Got the-
I
got
had
the-
a
got the
Scotch
flavor.
bonnet once. I ate just the Scotch bonnet because the guy at my work brought them in, and I lucked out because they weren't ripe yet. And before they're ripe, they're very sweet. But as soon as they're ripe, they're fucking hot as balls. But he brought them in. He goes, I bet you. He's like, I bet you $20 you won't eat this whole Scotch bonnet. And I was like, fuck yeah, for $20, because I mean, I wasn't making good money. So then I fucking ate the whole thing, and he was like, "You dying?" And I was like, "No, it tastes like a bell pepper." And he was like, "What?" And they just turned orange. They didn't turn bright orange, so like they just shifted from green to like yellowy orange, and that's why they were still sweet. But as soon as they turn orange red, you're fucked. You're burned.
I did
I've
the
never had Scotch bonnet.
I see. I did a similar thing, not knowing what I was doing, and I was actually at Chicky and Pete's in Philly, and I ordered some type of chicken sandwich there, or some shit that came out in this basket, and they came with a fucking, I don't know why, had a Scotch bonnet fucking pepper on the side, and I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, ooh, I love peppers, and I fucking took a bite of the sandwich, like, oh, it was a good sandwich, jumped right into that fucking pepper. Holy
Just sitting
shit.
there going, oh,
Dude, that fucked me up so bad. That was so fucking hot. And I was only at that place. I was only at Chicky and Pete's because we stopped there to eat before we went to UFC 101 in fucking Philly. And holy fuck. I'd never had such a bad spice experience in my life. I ruined myself because I ate the whole thing still. I couldn't not spit it out. I just chomped
You're
it
not
down. And I was like,
quitter.
oh, my
You're a man.
stomach. That's right.
You'll
I had an
fucking
iron stomach back then. Not now. I fucked it up too much.
I done ran too many miles on this stomach. I've done it wrong.
Oh yeah, I've been drinking hot sauce for too many years.
Got Tums by the bedside, and I'm prepared for life.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
That's 30, baby.
Dude, I'm working on the Crystal's hot sauce. It's getting down.
So
Crystals
good.
It's so good. I'm a fan of like the vinegar based ones like that. I like Texas Pete too. That was one that came. I think anything that's cayenne and vinegar, I'm just in on. I like it.
Bro, can I get a hot take from you guys? What hot sauce or what barbecue sauce do you prefer, like style wise?
What do you mean? Like you mean like
Mesquite, Carolina, Kentucky?
oh, you mean like regional? Like
Yeah,
what's
like what regional
Oh.
barbecue sauce is your bae?
I think I'm more of a Kansas City person myself.
Yeah, that sweet heat.
After fucking trying all sorts of different ones, I don't really like Carolina hot sauce barbecue sauces. They're too runny and they're a little too vinegary for me. They're not what I'm loving really, but I think after trying almost every type of hot sauce, I definitely land there. And then to follow up, brand wise, I am a fucking slut for Bullseye barbecue sauce.
Yeah, Stubbs, man.
Dude, Bullseye is where the fuck it's at. Like, I mean, honestly, there's not really a lot of barbecue sauces that I'll be like, ew, get that shit away from me. But Bullseye is the one I want to buy on purpose.
Like, I don't know, Adam. What's your style? Like,
I'm really into the Carolina mustard barbecue sauces.
that's
right
what I was thinking. Like the ones that they use mustard
So good.
seed in it, and they do like
Yep.
not. I don't think they do because that's South. Is it South Carolina does the
now.
mustard?
Carolina, yeah.
Because they don't do. It's not vinegary either. There's just like a thick mustardy, like it's not spice per se, but like mustard. It has that heavy mustard seed.
Yeah,
Almost like that horseradish mustardy flavor.
a little bit. Yep.
That's my jam of late. Like you put that on some chicken.
Chicken?
I hear my boy
Oh,
out
yeah.
there whining.
Oh yeah, can you hear him through my mic?
I
He's getting
literally
pretty
hear
mouthy.
Beaker. What's his deal? Does he just want pets?
I don't know. He's just looking at me and whining.
He's like, "You're not talking to me, are you?" Man's
Yeah,
been a
the
lovey
attention's
little
on
baby.
him.
Just hear him whining. Oh, our little baby out there, a little fucking bitch boy baby. Now, I don't know, man. Like, I thought about that the other day. Like, I literally made Chelsea and I watch a documentary thing explaining the different styles of barbecue across the U.S.
Tell them about the white sauce. Alabama,
Oh,
right?
Ew.
Yeah, Alabama does white
Not
sauce.
really.
It's like a mayonnaise-based one,
Ew.
isn't it?
Yep.
It's
Fucking ew.
disgusting.
That's fucking trash.
Yeah, he is begging for pets, Chelsea. You better take care of him.
All right. I'm going to mute myself for a minute.
I just hear this boy whining from fucking all the way on the other side of the house. Now, I do
I
think,
remember
like,
the first time I heard of white barbecue sauce though,
yeah, it's just
and
like, why?
when nobody wanted to like tell me the truth what it was. They
Tell
were,
me the truth. Don't hide this from me.
they were like beating around. They're like, it's like a horseradish sauce. I was like, well, I like horseradish. I was like, but is it like horsey sauce? Is it fucking mayonnaise based like at fucking goddamn Arby's? And they're like, yeah, kinda. And I was like, I fucking hate mayonnaise. I don't want to eat that shit.
Get that shit out of here.
I was like, just give me some fucking horseradish then. I don't need this other bullshit. I don't need fucking mangalese with it.
That is yeah. I just like when I watched that YouTube documentary on barbecue sauce, it just opened my eyes to how many like different style barbecues there are, and then what people consider barbecue sauce at times. I'm like, it's questionable. Like white sauce is not barbecue sauce. Like I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's not. That's no. I just don't think like you can say something like that is, or like ones that are tomato based that are just like tomato sauce. I'm like, that's not barbecue sauce. I'm sorry, get your bullshit out of here.
Well, I think all barbecue sauce is tomato based, isn't it?
No, but there's a
Most of them, yeah.
difference. There's a difference between like I'm talking literally. It's just chunky tomatoes, like no like
Oh,
smokiness. There's like ones that are literally like the sauce
is it just
you put
it's
on
just
tomato
ketchup
pie.
then?
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, it's sauce you put on like a tomato pie. Oh, okay, that's not.
And they
that's
were trying to
weird.
say that's barbecue sauce. I was like, that's not barbecue sauce. I'm gonna be honest. Holy fuck! All right, I just realized. All right, I'll ask this ahead of time but did anybody come up with movie ideas?
Yeah, I got a great one.
They're worth presenting. I came up with only a premise. I don't have anything besides a premise for once.
I have a little synopsis of something.
There you go. I can. Anybody can go if they want. I just remembered. I was like, oh yeah, we're like 46 minutes in, and I totally never asked about movie ideas because like I've been watching movies and I've been watching Power Rangers, so like that's just where I've been. I'm like, and then I have a couple movie ideas that I've written that I just don't think are worth presenting this week until I flesh them out a little better. But yeah, I mean, this is the best
can
way
do
to
mine.
segue. Yeah,
Want to be quick here.
love it.
I don't have much details, just an overall premise. Let's see here. Where'd I put it?
It's okay.
I've got it.
Lovely.
So basically, the premise is going to be like it's almost like a take on like a Robin Hood type story.
I dig it.
This guy, this Robin Hood character, he's instead of stealing from like the rich and the king and things like that, he's fighting against deforestation in the rainforest.
Amazon boy.
So he's going to these where they're cutting down all these trees, manipulating the machinery so they can't get out and start cutting down trees and stuff like that, and he's robbing the head people kind of in, I don't know how he's robbing them, but he's taking stuff from them, not just interrupting their business,
Preventing their equipment from succeeding.
yeah, that kind of stuff. And then obviously then people start to find out about it. He gets a little bit more of a following, some more people kind of volunteer to work out with him, to try to fight these this big timber, if you want to call it that.
Oh, big
obviously then
timber's a
someone-
thing. Call it that.
Okay, big timber.
Timberland.
Big timber, where we see you.
We see you.
That is a show
Deforestations.
too. Big Timber, I think it's a show on Netflix. I have watched it.
Is it really?
Yeah. Or something like that. I forget. Timbers. I don't know.
It's called Wednesday.
Anyways,
Yeah, that's a good show though.
fucking incredible.
I'll get around
Yeah,
to it.
It's very good. Anywho, couple of guys go a little too far. They get caught. Yada yada yada. There's a confrontation between Big Timber and the Robin Hood guy. Robin Hood guy wins, moves on to another Big Timber company.
I dig it.
And the name's either Thieves and Trees or Treevery.
Trevery is good. I like the pun of it. It's like a George of the Jungle meets Robin Hood.
Kind of,
Shit,
yeah.
Treevery.
I got the idea by looking up a random movie title generator. That came up with Thieves and Trees.
I like it.
Leaves and trees.
I'll go with mine, David, because I know you actually have a premise. I'll just spout mine out.
Mhm.
It's literally So here's what it is. Here's what it is. It's Power Rangers meets Umbrella Academy, where everyone knows who the Power Rangers are, and they're like super famous people. They're not like hiding their identity or anything. And then it's them doing like standard Power Rangers like plot of like a movie of like we have to stop the bad guy, but then like I don't know. I just think it would be funny to do like he talks about them as kids, like when they're teenagers doing Power Ranger shit, and then it fast forwards to when they're like 40, and they're still like famous for being like the ex Power Rangers, and there's like new Power Rangers that replace them type of thing, and they're like, we're not fucking useless. Yeah, they're useless. You know what I mean? Like they try to get involved, but like it's clear they're out of their league. They're out of their element. Like they're too fucking old to be doing this shit. It's like I like to think of it as Lethal Weapon meets.
There's a movie kind of like that where the old superheroes are trying to come back and do stuff. I forget what
Watchmen?
it is, though.
I don't know,
I
but
don't remember. I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
I just thought it'd be funny. It's like the new Power Ranger team, like the younger kids get like captured or something bullshit, you know, standard superhero bullshit. And then these old men, or they all die. Like you can make it like really tragic, like they all die, and then like everybody's like, all right, let's call up the older guys, and it's like, you know, the one dude's like chain smoking, like the female's pregnant, like something ridiculous like that, you know, where it's like she's heavily pregnant, and you're like, okay, this bitch is gonna be a Power Ranger. When she morphs and shit, like her suit shows like a giant belly. Like I just think it'd be goofy just to do something stupid, like make it very comical, ridiculous. Like the one dude who was like the main leader got really fat, like really fucking fat. He used to look like Liver King, and now he looks like, you know, he is liver.
Liver King, that chicaderous bastard.
Yep.
Lying to everybody.
He's not lying, man. Those emails are fake.
Fake emails, can't be real.
Can't be real.
Nope, he admitted it.
Did he finally admit it? That he's on
Oh, yeah,
PEDs?
Yeah, he had a little apology thing he put out there.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
See,
mean
he was
all the
doing
interviews?
fucking, bro. He was doing 13 grand a month in fucking roids. That's crazy.
How do you afford
Yeah.
that?
Right, it's fucking endorsements, and he was selling products out the ass because everybody
Yeah,
thought
it
he
was
was
like-
fucking correct about his lifestyle.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way you can physically get as big as he is without fucking steroids. It's just literally fucking impossible.
Unless he's a Power Ranger.
Motherfucker, the Power Rangers weren't even that fucking
Nah, they
big. They weren't even close.
Nah. I just thought I've been watching so much fucking Dino Thunder that I was like, how funny would it be to make like an adult Power Rangers style movie where it's like Umbrella Academy meets Power Rangers? I was like, that'd be dope.
Why did you go to Dino Thunder though? Why Dino Thunder?
It's actually pretty good. All thriller, no filler, baby. It's got Tommy Oliver in it. Rip.
Yeah.
It's just pretty good. I will say, like as jokey as it seems, it's also only 38 episodes. The whole series, which is nice. I like the Power Rangers owned by Disney ones because they're literally less than 40 episodes a season. As if like if I were to go back and watch old Power Rangers, that's like 150 episodes, and that's just not something I'm doing.
Guy. You know, if you really want to read something and have fun that's quick, they got this gum called Bazooka, and it's got like 2 panels of a comic on it.
What?
Take you about 3 seconds to read, and you get a treat.
How'd they do that? How is that possible?
I don't know. I have to ask Willy Wonka. I don't know
David,
how
I
that shit
can't
works.
chew gum. Though. I don't have back teeth. You son of a bitch.
Just suck on it. Just suck on it.
That's why I tell her.
Yeah. Put a condom on it first, though.
Put a condom on it and let me suck it. You know, just for a minute.
Just for a little bit, just the tip.
It's
I just
fine.
want. I'm here for the. I'm here for the comic.
Or it makes me think of Conehead's chewing gum. He has the condom. He's like, it's the fucking condom.
That's a great scene. I also love when he smokes the entire pack of cigarettes with the blowtorch and shit. He's just stressing out and chain smoking an entire fucking pack like that, dude. That's a good movie. I feel like that movie could be a good remake. That movie deserves a sequel or a remake. One of the two.
David, they have that 90s show coming out. We gotta stop the continuations and remakes.
No, see that 90s show, I honestly think that's a mistake. As much as I'm excited to see like the characters of Red Foreman and Kitty Foreman come back, I don't give a shit about the rest of the cast, to be totally honest with you. Nobody's watching it to see what those kids. I fucking hope so. But nobody's watching for those kids. Oh, also fucking how about fucking good old Hyde there. What's his name? Fucking Danny Masterson getting off with his rape charges. Got a mistrial.
Yeah, dude.
Good for him.
I saw that he got off of a rape trial.
He got off a couple times and then he got the rape charges. But yeah, he's a freeman. He's a freeman now. He's out and about practicing his Scientology freely.
Him and Cosby.
Can't stop.
Wait, who is that?
The dude from that 70s show that played Hyde. He got off of his several rape charges from a mistrial.
Ugh, so dumb.
Classic.
He got lucky. He got real. I thought he was going down, and if there was anybody I wanted to see go down, it was him. Because if they were
Drake Bell.
Well, yeah, he did it. He got busted too, but then they just gave him a slap on the wrist, a little shit. But I hate Eric's fucking character from that show, and I hated Hyde. Those are the two characters. I was like, dude, you could have did the whole show without him. You didn't even need these two people in this fucking show. Get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Neither of them really fucking do anything. They're just fucking waste of space. The only people who ever have like interesting, funny stories are fucking Fez, Jackie, Donna, and fucking Kelso.
Red Foreman is a fucking saint, and Kitty is awesome too. But
well, yeah, the parents were great, but they don't have like stories. They're just perfect.
Actually,
you know,
to be honest, we all know the best character is Bob Kelso. Bob. Like,
you mean
or not Bob Kelso? What the hell was his name?
Bob Pinciotti.
Pinciotti.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's like Bob. Like,
hey, you're Bob.
Meech.
Yeah. I didn't know she fucking died last year. I didn't know Tanya Roberts died last year. That came up when I was looking at the cast for the 90s show. I didn't realize she fucking kicked the bucket. I was like, that's some bullshit.
Everybody be dying, bro. Everybody be
Yeah,
dying.
some fucking goddamn bullshit.
David, what was your movie that you came up with before we go to our top awesomeness?
I wrote a quick movie. It's pretty good, I think.
It's called
It's
Bazooka Bubblegum.
It's a sequel. It's a sequel to the movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez, where she just gets beat up by her boyfriend all the time. And I thought it'd be a great like suspenseful drama, and then I would call it More Than Enough. And then she got pregnant by that dude, and then the kid finds out that she killed the dad because he's beating her, and then he beats her at the end.
Wait, the kid beats her?
Yeah, and then the kid beats her up. The end. Finn.
Does she die or just get like put in the hospital?
I haven't decided on an ending yet. So I don't know if it's like one long abuse story where it just never ends, and then you have More Than Enough again being the third movie, or
you just
or
flip
what
it,
to do.
David. You gotta make it so she starts abusing the kid.
No, I like it when
or the kid becomes like his dad and is abusive anyway, and we find out if it's nature or nurture.
Well, it's the thing. Yeah, I want the kid to abuse the mom because I don't like J-Lo anyway. So I want her to get beat up by the kid. I think that'd be funny.
Kid's wearing swastika t-shirts, he's posting stuff on Twitter. Like, just, beating up his mom. Just standard shit,
It's whatever. It's whatever. But that's my movie. I think it'd be great. I mean, I think that movie couldn't do worse than Enough already did at the box office. So I feel like it's perfect. I feel like it can't go bad.
David goes, I want to rate Selena too, and it's about the bridge.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? She deserves better. But no, J-Lo, fucking, she sucks. I'm not even trying to hear her bullshit. She's not even Shakira. You know what I mean?
Well, ooh, baby, when you talk like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna pick a Latina artist, it's gonna be Shakira all day.
I mean, if I'm talking just strictly to look at, it's Salma Hayek. But if you're going with like people,
Oh, I'm talking artist here, sir.
she's an
artiste.
artist, okay?
And even still, if you're going just for looks, I'm throwing down Sofia Vergara first, like just in the fact of looks. That's boom right there.
I don't even know who that is.
It's the
Modern Family.
hot mom from Modern Family.
I'm gonna have to look this up. I never watched Modern Family.
Like you don't even have to watch Modern Family to know who she is.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I was
I'm
gonna say. I
sorry,
mean, she's kind
guys,
of everywhere.
I'm fucking,
Have some culture in your life, dude.
I'm special needs, okay?
No, you're not. Don't lie to me.
I'm on a spectrum.
No, you're not.
What's her name?
Sophia
Sophia?
Vergara, Vergara.
Who's
She's
she?
married to Joe Magnello.
Who'd she
Magnello?
play?
How do you
Yeah.
say that?
I don't know how to say his last name, but he's
Gloria?
awesome. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's this shit. Good for him too. What a fucking hot piece of ass, dude. God damn.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Well,
he
no,
is.
I mean,
I
both of them actually. Yeah, both of them. Good for her for pulling that ass, and then good for him for pulling that puss. Like
Did you say Sophia?
Sophia, like
Yeah.
the name Sophia.
Just look up Modern Family
Don't
cast.
spell it with a J. It's an S. Sophia. No,
Fucking ass.
Sophia.
No, I don't recognize her. I mean, I guess I'm a dummy.
Yeah, before she was getting into acting, she was a model and she was all over fucking like Maxim and all that other shit. And then I think her most known movie that got her most of her recognition where everybody saw her was Lords of Dogtown. And she just played this random fucking like super hot bitch who was hitting on Jay.
Oh yeah, it was the dude's sister. It was Alpha's
No,
sister, Tony Alpha.
No,
Tony
no,
Alpha.
not the sister. It's a different person. It's when he gets in the fight at that house and he fucking like truck slaps that dude.
Oh, I don't know. I thought. Hold on, let me look up another person. Let me see if she's Hispanic. No, that's not. Oh, I mixed up.
I would
those
love
characters.
to know who you're talking about, and then
Yeah.
I hope they're not Hispanic. I hope they're like Albanian or some shit.
Give me 1 second.
I just hope you're way off.
No, don't. You got to tell us though who it is.
I don't know her name. That's why I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
Where's she from?
She's from
Say
the hell's her
Spice Girls?
name? Oh, okay. Hold on. She's not Hispanic, I don't think. Marissa
Don't
Tomei.
She's Italian, you goon. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I thought she could have family from Spain.
She's literally known for being an Italian actress, and you're just like, yeah, that
Yeah.
I thought
Latin
I
bitch.
got her mixed up in my brain because I was like, oh, my cousin Vinny, and I was like,
an all Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, like,
I see no race. I see no borders. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all inclusive, baby. Look, I've made some mistakes. I'd like to issue an apology to Italians everywhere. I'm not assuming you're Hispanic.
yeah. You're your own thing.
Yeah. You guys have pasta. They have tacos. It's a bit different. Oh, man. Well, you know what? At least I learned I don't know anything about Modern Family. I literally can't even find this girl when I'm looking at the list of people from Modern Family.
Yeah, funny
When
enough,
did
that's
she
like
get put in the show?
fucking Jesus Christ
Episode
from the
1.
beginning. Yeah, let's say that.
Yeah.
And what was that, like 2008 or some
Okay,
shit? 2009.
found her.
Yeah. A while ago.
2009.
And then that show ended in like 2014 or 2015 or some shit.
God, Millie Bobby
no.
Brown was
later
on
than
there.
that. It's only a few years ago, I think.
Was it later? Was it like 2017 when the shit ended
You
or
know,
something?
17, 18, something like that, I think.
I saw
Oh,
who
shit.
my favorite actor.
It went on for a
was-
long time.
So my favorite actor that would be featured on this show,
Ed
Modern
O'Neill.
Family. Do you think Ed O'Neill would be my favorite one? It's Nathan Lane is the one I fucking love.
So I'm gonna tell you,
he's
I've
not
watched.
a main character though.
Yeah, he's a side character. Actually, the character's name is Pepper,
Yeah.
and he is the most fucking flamboyant, gay fucking
Very
character
funny.
in the whole show. It's great.
Yeah, I
It's
love Nathan
everything
Lane.
you want. It's everything you want from Nathan. It's very Birdcage of him. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Rob Riggle's also on there, so I love Rob Riggle.
The cast is actually really good. Keegan Michael Key was on there. Jordan Peele's been on there. Fucking, I mean, you
Mhm.
name it. It's
Well,
it's
dude,
almost
so
got
many
it's almost got that
guest stars.
Seinfeld effect going on. They got a lot of people there.
I'm just trying to finish 30 Rock. That's all I'm trying to do now.
And now you can watch Modern Family afterwards.
God, you guys keep
Yeah.
adding onto my list of fucking sitcoms that I've missed that were on during like high school and stuff.
Well, you had to do something after Lost, man.
I did. I hung out with Adam.
Yeah. Never watched it.
We watched Family Feud.
God damn it,
Yes,
I
we
love
did.
Family Feud. I love the feud.
Everybody should. Like
I'll
I
tell
said,
you
man,
what.
I'm all inclusive.
I think that's what we need to hit. Maybe a top 10 game shows. I'll tell you what. I think.
I put a big list out there.
That is a big.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
a large net.
We can add it to the list.
I think we should.
All right. Well, we'll add it. David, did you take the time to Charles? Here you go. You'll get to hear us try and justify our. I thought of like the most ridiculous idea. Instead of a normal top 10, we're ranking the colors of the rainbow, the 7 colors of the rainbow.
Okay.
We're
I love
doing
that.
a 7 to 1.
the idea.
It was tough. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
who,
it
like-
wasn't. It was so easy.
Yeah, I'll say this was easy
Really?
for me.
Man,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was like super clean.
I had to have a
Yes.
heart to heart. I had to write out Roy G. Biv just to figure out the colors because I kept forgetting. I'm not joking. As dumb as that seems, I was like, man, what are all the colors in a rainbow? I looked up rainbow, and the fucking Pride rainbow doesn't even include indigo. It skips it.
It's its own thing, you have the indigo childs, the indigo children. They got to have their own little thing.
I guess so, but it just made me laugh. I was like, God damn. Took me a while to find. I had to type in Roy G. Biv and watch a video on it on YouTube just to make me laugh.
Have you ever heard of the indigo children? Because that shit made me retarded when I read it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm assuming it's a
Yeah,
children's
never
book.
heard of it.
No, it's not a children's book. It's like something they put in a movie years ago, and then people started like trying. It was almost like a Scientology type thing.
He's like, have you heard of the book Roots? like, like, well, no. like,
It was almost like a more like, how do I want to put it? Like, take like the idea of Scientology, right?
okay.
Like it's like a religion. It's whatever
Lord
it's
Xenu.
supposed to be. And then take the idea of children of the damned and mix them together, and that's an indigo child.
Okay. I could see it.
It's gross. It's stupid. And then people really thought they were indigo children. They were like, I possess powers. And it was more just like the power of being a retarded person. It's stupid.
Some reason when you said indigo people, it made me think of It's Always Sunny when they teabag people with ink on their balls, and then they open their mouth and they have ink on their tongue. Cricket, they held Cricket down and did it to him. That's
That
what it
was-
made me think of.
You don't hunt a man. They drew first blood.
It's true, they did.
That wasn't you. That was Rambo. No, that was me.
I came back from the war. Nah, but all right, let me see. I guess I can start off if you'd like. For me,
It better not be fucking stupid. It better be a normal color.
number 7, indigo.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, you know why? Because
I'm listening.
it's just
Is it because of the indigo children?
it's because I'm not a fan of the indigo. No, it's because it's fucking. It's what is it? Blue? Is it violet? What the fuck is it? It's in between.
I have a suggestion here.
Okay.
Do we all go around, do our 7s, and then we do 6?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
let's do it that way.
Yes.
Okay. And then whenever we all 3 have said it, it gets put in. Okay.
Adam's smart. I feel like his number 7 is going to be the same as
Okay,
mine.
motherfuckers. All right, let's do it.
You're wrong because it's indigo.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You guys both have indigo at 7?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's
That's-
just fucking
I
purple.
don't understand it.
It's purpley blue. What do you mean you don't understand?
Yeah,
It's a nice
You have
color.
purple and blue. You don't need indigo.
My man.
Sure
Kick it
do. It exists in its own form. You can't just kick it out. It's not a
Kick
thing.
it out of the rainbow. It's not in the rainbow anymore. I
You
kicked out.
can't do that. You're
Oh,
not
hey,
God.
what's your number 7, David?
You don't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
we don't
dude,
know.
it's
We
yellow.
don't know where it's at yet.
It's yellow. Yellow is fucking out, dude. That was the last one I wanted.
Boo.
Wow.
Yeah,
what
how
a
do you
weird.
how much yellow do you wear?
Honestly, be
I
pleasantly
like it on
surprised.
clothing, but
Yeah.
a
Like it on
little yellow
cars.
here.
Yeah, I like it on cars too,
Well,
but it's
here,
still the
here.
weakest color in the rainbow.
I got you. Ready for my number 6? Number 6
Talk-
for me was blue.
Really?
Oh yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to.
It's not. That's a strange one. I would not have put that at 6.
I don't like
could not
feeling
put
blue. I don't. I like.
But the sky is blue.
Yeah,
Why
that's
is sky
nice.
blue? Why is sunset? Like, why
Yeah.
is ice cream? Joe Dirt.
It just does. It just is.
What's your number 6, Adam?
I went with red. It's very
Ooh,
aggressive.
hot take, right?
Really?
there.
It's aggressive. Yeah, I don't like it that much.
That's
Okay.
crazy. That's crazy
Okay.
talk. You're a silly person.
Well, this man talks shit on both of us. What's your 6?
I put green on 6.
Jesus
Oh, you are so far wrong.
Christ, this man.
Green is just a boring color most of the time. There's not
No, you
Yeah,
are
it's
so wrong.
there's not a lot going on with green in comparison. It's not. I mean, you can have a vibrant
Yo.
green, but it's just.
Come on. Green money, green trees, green grass, green
Grass.
weed. Come on.
Gangrene,
Green.
bad. They're still bad. Like I'm
Broccoli,
not gonna say.
green, asparagus, green. I'm naming all this delicious green stuff. Jello,
Yeah,
green.
but green in comparison on the rest of the colors,
Green
that's
means
where
go.
it falls. And
green means go.
Yeah,
Fuck,
dude.
I can't believe
I'm
you.
with you, but no, green's not a hot color.
All right, fine.
No, you're
I'll let you.
Yeah.
Let's put a pin in it. All right, my number 5, green.
so wrong. So wrong.
I like it's my number 5, green.
Yeah, green.
It didn't make it high at my list. It's not. I just don't think it's a
Nope.
hot color.
No, you're wrong.
What's
My
your-
5 is yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not very high.
So
up
far
the
we
list.
have. So far
No,
we're,
it's not very high up the list, but it's better than indigo.
we're on the cusp for a lot of these. To
You
be
think green is
Yellow's
better
just
than
a tough
indigo?
color to pull. Like you said, yellow clothing tough to pull off, especially as a white guy.
For sure. I don't know who wears yellow clothes. Say it.
Johnny.
What's
I wear
he?
yellow clothes.
Yellow.
You're a
as a
girl.
woman.
You're a girl.
That's
Girls can
true.
wear whatever the fuck they want.
That's true. You can wear a yellow
Yeah.
sundress and it's fine.
Yeah.
I wear a yellow sundress. They're like, get out of the playground. You're too old to be here.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Put underwear on. We can see your cabbage patch. Oh, shit.
Your dinky's showing. Who calls it a dinky anymore? Jesus. What's your number
All right,
5,
David.
then, David?
I have indigo at number 5.
Bing, bing, bing. Indigo's officially
So-
number 7 now.
Once again, not high on the list, but not my favorite color. All I literally thought of when I had indigo was I was like, Pokemon Indigo League.
Oh, I thought you were
That's
going
it.
to say Indigo Children.
No, well that also crossed my mind. I was like, fuck. I was like, fucking idiots. And then I was like, 5 is good.
Oh, man. My 4 is a hot take. It's
Yeah.
orange.
Well, it's
I
the
mean,
same.
you're falling right in the middle. That's not crazy.
Orange is 4 for me as well. It's like eh.
You know, it's in the middle.
It's fine. It's fine, but like
It's adequate.
yeah.
The-
There's certain shades of orange that I very much like.
I love the Flyers. I love
And
gritty.
there's other oranges that
Mhm.
I absolutely hate.
Like the sun. I'm allergic to orange skins. These are just things I'm listing off.
sometimes
Orange is delightful
burnt-
fruit.
sometimes burnt orange is not a great color, but I do tend to like orange a little more. Mine's a little higher on the list, but my number 4 is blue. I put it right in the middle, kind of.
Dang, dude.
I guess there's no middle when we have 7, but
Well,
well, it
technically
is in the
there
middle.
is.
Technically, yeah, it
Yeah.
actually is. It's my dead ass center. So yeah, I went blue for 4.
Dang. All right. Well, number 3 for me is a violet.
Violet.
Love the color violet. It's one of my favorite colors to paint. It's one of my favorite flowers are violet. Some of them are violet color. I just think, you know what? It's pleasant. If I went into like a room and the walls were painted violet, I'd feel cozy, you know? Lavender is violet colored. It smells good.
Yeah. Tastes good too.
Tastes good. Tastes good. Like,
Tastes pretty
Yeah.
good.
pretty good.
My 3. I went blue. I went blue on 3.
Boom. Blue
Okay.
is officially our number 6 now. That's surprising. It ended up so low because of, well, me and David.
Yeah.
Blue fans.
That's what happened.
Assholes.
It's just what happened. But my number 3 is orange.
Boom.
I got orange a little more high up the list just because
It's
there were
official.
many different oranges that I preferred versus not liking. So I kind of,
Habanero
I'll put
orange.
it high up too.
Good
I'll
Tig
put it high up the
color.
list. Take ones.
What? I mean,
Never seen one.
ever heard of it?
Never heard of it.
My number 2 is yellow, which has become our official number 4. And honestly, I put yellow so high because yellow lemons. I love lemon flavored things. Yellow is pineapples. I love pineapple. Like yellow. It's mellow. Mellow yellow. Yellow's the
good
color
call.
of pea. I like peeing.
Brown. Oh, I'm not drinking enough water, guys. I'm not staying
I'm
hydrated.
fucking pissing. I'm pissing shit.
It's a very dark color right now.
My God.
I went violet for my number 2. Love a good violet, purple, like lavender,
Adam,
like it all.
I too have violet as number 2.
Dang,
Yep.
sons.
I am with you.
I have
I
a
think
feeling violet
is a
is
good
going to be
color.
our number 1 color.
Nope, it's already
I
number
just have
3.
a feeling. What?
It's already our number 3. It just got 3
How?
strikes. Because I had violet and third.
Yeah,
I don't know how math
but we
works.
don't agree on the tops. But
How are
we'll figure
you
it out.
calculating this?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, now I'm wondering too. After we just hit,
As we've been announcing it, as it's been going, I've been marking tallies each time. And when it finally gets 3 tallies, it's getting marked.
we'll regrade
What?
this.
yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
I don't know
That
if that's
makes no
a
sense.
valid system.
Yeah, no, that's just it's a little wonky.
Guys, I'm on a spectrum, okay? Do I have to keep proving it?
It's definitely on a spectrum on this one.
Do I have to keep proving it?
I mean, I guess what I'm hearing is Adam and David, you guys can rate it whatever you want, but ultimately it's Elliott who's gatekeeping what the actual ranking is.
I'm not trying
Yeah, somehow
to.
yellow is gonna bump up the list, and something else is
Yeah.
gonna go down. Like I don't know.
Whatever his
guys.
number 1 is, that's going to be number 1.
Well, my number 1 is red.
Ah, pussy.
My favorite Pokemon game. Red is anger. I'm a very angry person. Red's also blood. I
Yeah.
love horror movies.
Change your ways, dude.
That got me really good. Man's right. I got to change my ways. Oh, I'll tally it. Just mark it on my sheet.
I went green number 1. I love green.
Oh, that's crazy talk.
No, you're crazy because all the sports fields are green. Golf, greens. I like to play golf.
How
Athletic.
dare you?
Nature,
Greens.
green.
How dare you? Just
Money,
because
green.
that's all true
Yeah.
doesn't make it my favorite color.
Darker the bear, sweeter the juice, David.
I would like to find out. I would like a plethora of black women from light-skinned to Nubian goddess, the darkest you can find, and then I will taste them from start to finish, and make a decision if that term is
A
real.
blind taste test. He goes in with like a fucking like what are those little like depressors?
I'm thinking
Dude,
about
you-
Rhett and Link style.
No, that's so funny you said that, because have you ever seen the clip of the guy who's like in the dark and they're making him smell things, and they literally stick his nose in someone's ass, and he's like, "Oh God, it smells like ass," and then the fucking thing dings that he got it right, and he makes this horrified fucking face.
No, but that's fucking hilarious.
I will find the clip and send it to you so you can have a giggle, because it's fucking amazing.
Oh God, it
Wait,
smells
are
like
you talking
ass.
about, was that a Rhett and Link?
Yeah,
that
it
was-
Red and
Oh,
Link did
sorry.
it.
So I was
No, I don't know. It was some fucking TV show. I don't know what it was on though. I think it might have been on like MTV or some shit. It was
Silent
called.
Library.
It was called Total Blackout.
I don't know if I remember.
I've had a
I don't
couple of
remember
those.
seeing that.
Don't worry, I have the clip and I'm about to put it in there now for you to watch and really fucking catch a giggle because it is fucking phenomenal.
David, I now know your number one is red.
Absolutely, I haven't used it yet, and yes, my number one is 100% red. Like
Ooh.
that's, I don't know what other color I could have put honestly, because I own more red things than any other colors next to like black, and unfortunately, that's just not on the rainbow.
Not yet.
Could be.
Now,
Could move
give it,
indigo.
move indigo, make indigo darker.
Yeah.
Bruh, you know what? Speaking of indigo and black and colors, I once heard somebody say they were like, this guy was so black he was almost blue, and I did not understand that term. Do black people turn blue? Like, is there a shade of
Oh,
black
you know,
that's
us
so
white
black?
people would definitely have a good opinion on that.
Well, I kind of thought about it, and I was like, yeah, because white people have like a peachy and a red pigment in their skin a little bit. So somebody was like, he was so white, he was almost like red or fucking orange or pink or so, like one of those colors. I'd be like, I kind of see that. But motherfucker, how the fuck could you be so black you were almost blue? What color is that?
Okay,
What
Mark,
even is that? Indigo? Is that an indigo person?
I'm writing this down, this time down, so I know to cut this. But David, there's one person that definitely would know, be able to answer if you can be so black that you're blue, and it's George Floyd.
Oh my god. Yeah, he definitely ended up fucking blue. You are not wrong there. Anybody who's gonna answer it would be him.
I have to cut this one, you know, just to be on the safe side.
Know what I'm saying? Don't worry, nobody even fucking remembers him, to be honest. I guarantee you, if you casually mention George Floyd, they're gonna be like, "Who? What?" That shit's so last year.
Oh, Christ, that's so fucked up. I love it.
All right, I'm gonna give us a real tally here. So,
Okay, Adam.
what did you both have green at?
I had green at 6,
Green for me was 5.
Okay.
and averages make that a what?
I got it covered. Don't worry.
Okay.
Violet. What did you have?
I had it as number 2.
I had it at number 3.
Okay. Blue.
Blue was 4 for me.
6 for me.
Okay. Orange.
Orange, I had it 3.
Orange, I had at 4. Glad I said banana.
Yellow.
7.
2.
Okay. Red. You both had 1, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Indigo.
7.
I had it, what, 5?
Okay. So, indigo is last. And then yellow is 6. Blue is 5. Green is 4. Orange is 3. Red is 2. Violet 1.
Fucking Violet.
Acceptable.
I you know what? I agree. I concur with your math. It's we both had the 7th one correct together.
Yeah. But that literally, even if it was just us two, David had it. If David had it as his favorite, it was still last.
I was definitely wasn't going up there. That was still in the bottom tier.
Oh God, that makes me
I'm
so
just saying,
happy.
even if based on the point system I gave it, it was going to be last no matter what.
What a genius thing. Sorry, I'm still just laughing that I have to cut a minute out of this, but it's fine. I'll actually edit it for the first time in months. I'm actually editing a name out.
At least you got the timestamp.
Yeah, as long as I remember to do it. Otherwise, people are going to hear what I said, and then it's just going to be humorous for me.
But clearly, you meant to edit it out, so it was an honest
The
mistake.
intention was there, you know?
Mhm.
Isn't that what life's about now? Intentions?
It's the thought.
That's what it seems to be, because like black people starve in Africa every day, like to death. But in case something bad happens, you can just post a black picture on Instagram, and you're a real hero.
Fuck, bro. I take a knee most of the time when the national anthem plays in our house.
I usually take an ass. I usually just shit. Just it's about all I got for that. I don't get the whole point of standing and the whole taking the hat off and everything else too. I don't even get that. I feel like Mormons are onto something with not standing for flags. That just sounds right to me. You could
David,
be there.
David
You'll
Utah.
you'll listen to the song, but fuck getting up. I ain't trying to get up for all that.
The only song I stand up for most days now is "Can You Take Me Higher?"
Don't stop.
I stand every time for that.
No, we'll get a flag. No, you gotta stop.
Oh yeah, I did. I paused.
It was too close.
You're right.
You were so good.
Can you take me higher?
Yeah, there you go. That's what it needs to sound like.
Can't catch me on the Spotify, man. But YouTube will probably pull me down for that. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I was
one of
gonna-
our videos once. Fuck them.
I was gonna bring up the whole Spotify shit, but I didn't want to get too roasty or flamey because I saw you post your shit, and I was literally gonna be like, "Yo,
We
fuck
should do
those
that.
people who post their goddamn Spotify shit."
We should absolutely go through our Spotify raps. I have not looked at mine yet.
I mean,
Well, let me help you out. Mine is at fucking 0 across the board because I don't even use Spotify.
Well, then you can just judge us.
He
I'll
already
judge
judging
you.
me.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
especially
would
when I
be
saw your fucking
way
top
harder.
genre was fucking country. I was like, I don't even fucking know this guy anymore.
You know what?
Fucking country ass shit. I was like, no way, that's real.
I do listen to a lot of country, surprisingly. It's not. So it's not.
Elliott
It's,
moved to Texas. Now he listens to country.
no, I started listening to it like right before we moved to Texas. Chelsea got me into it, but so here's the thing, right? Like the country I listen to is the '90s country that's mostly about just getting drunk and being fucking rowdy, and like that's what I appreciate the most. Or I listen to the old shit that's mostly about just like random stuff. Like one of my favorite country songs is called Mule Train. And it's actually like just ridiculous. But it is bop. Here, let me read you my list, David. Here we go. My number one artist. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, there's one that shows all of it, isn't there? Let me go to that one because there's a slide that I hate how I have to skip through to find it. It's kind of a nuisance, but you know what?
I'm just taking screenshots right now.
A
so
nuisance.
just go to it.
Oh, here we go. I can click it. Okay. Let me download this. It's playing the music. I don't need it to play it. Share. Download. Here we go. So, my number one artist is Mega Ran, who's a rapper.
I know. Yeah, I remember you showing me, and that made sense. I kind of expected that to be on there.
I listen to a lot of Mega Ran. My number two artist is Ghost. I listen to a lot of Ghost. Love me some metal. What is it? Fucking Miller time in the house? Did you hear that shit?
Absolutely. Make sure you insert that. Just
I'm
Miller
fucking.
time.
That's gonna
and
be
just
the
hear crack.
beginning. Number three is Post Malone. Number four, which is crazy because I haven't listened to Post Malone since I moved to like I don't listen to him as much as I used to. I didn't like his new album. It happens. Number four is Richie Branson, who's also a rapper. He's pretty good. And then number five is
Sounds
Baby
white.
No Money, which is crazy to me. And then my top songs are Call Me Little Sunshine by Ghost, G&G 4 by Mega Ran and Richie Branson, Campfire Stories by Richie Branson and Mega Ran, Kaisarian, who's by Ghost, and then number 5 is Pickup Man by Joe Diffie, which is the country song. And my top genre is country. I listen to 43,000 minutes of music. So I listen to a lot. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and my podcasts were like, Joe Rogan, fucking, what was it with Gorley and Russ, Kill Tony.
Your
Fucking-
podcast wasn't that weird. That seemed totally adequate. I was like, yeah, these are good podcasts. I don't talk shit on the podcast.
Yeah, I listen. I mean, I listen to just the shit, just some bullshit, you know. But yeah, you
Some
hating on
bullshit.
you hating on the fact that country is my top genre.
Couldn't believe it. Just couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, how the fuck is that possible?
I don't know, man. There's there's days where like I just want to hear music that's literally just about drinking and like all the dumb fun shit you used to do with your friends. And like since I've gotten older, some of those country songs have started making more sense. Just the stories and the lyrics. Like I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. And I was like, that's right. I'm not.
That's why like when housing goes down to normal, we're all gonna pack up our shit. Adam's going remote somehow, and we're moving somewhere nice that has gambling, and we're good.
Arizona.
We'll make
Is it Arizona? Is that the place?
Yeah, they have gambling and legal weed.
Yeah, but do they have like regular gambling or is it like Indian casino shit? Because that's
No,
what turned me
regular
off of
gambling.
Florida.
Like
Okay.
Barstool, like sports books there, and FanDuel, all those.
Okay,
all
good
those are
shit.
there.
legal dopey dope.
Yep.
What about Vegas?
Vegas was on the
Yeah.
list for me because every house got a goddamn pool, but so does Arizona, I think actually. So
Mhm.
that's totally fine. But I don't know which one would have more stuff to do. I mean, Vegas has got a lot of cool shit. Obviously, I've definitely learned over like probably what the past like 5 years that whole California dream I had in my brain for a long time about going there and doing something cool. Bro, there ain't cool shit in California at all. There's just homeless and homeless and homeless. I don't even want to fucking step into the state, dude. There ain't anything cool happening in Cali except like people fighting on the street. That's about fucking it, dude. It's just not on my list. Now, I'd still go to Hawaii though. Hawaii looks like a fucking amazing time. Like if I was gonna vacay or go even further out and get deep in the water and go to like Bora Bora or some shit, but not.
Fiji. I've watched enough Survivor to know if we should move to Fiji. Get fucking wrecked by
Yeah.
some typhoons.
Yeah.
Let's hear it, Adam. What's your Spotify's?
All right. Top. Let's do podcasts first, then we'll go to music because you're gonna have some thoughts on my music selection. I went through a big kick of someone there for a bit, and
I
you
don't
know what? I
judge.
still love them. I still love them. I don't care.
Still love 'em?
Top podcast. Couple Barstool ones. Pardon my take. Macrodosing. Taste Buds was my number 2. I love that show.
Oh, wasn't
Taste
Hey
Buds
Babe?
is great.
It wasn't Hey Babe?
I don't listen to that as much as Taste Buds. I
Understandable.
usually end up watching Hey Babe and I listen to Taste Buds
Fair
at
enough.
work. Bad Friends is on there, and Two Bears.
Yeah, Two
Nice.
Bears on mine too. It's so good.
I did buy my Burt tickets this week though, so
Oh, nice.
Birdie Boy.
yeah. Let's see here.
I'm curious as to what.
25,000 minutes of stuff, whatever. Genres, I went pop, rap, rock, country, pop rock. Was my top 5.
Okay.
Let's see here. Top artists. Number 5 was Halsey.
Oh,
I love Halsey.
That's fine.
4, Chelsea Cutler.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
It's
Is
kind
that
of
country?
more up and no, it's more like
Pop.
poppy
Okay,
indie pop, probably somewhere around there.
gotcha. Definitely had me lost
Um,
in that one. I was like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah. 3, Imagine Dragons.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I do like Imagine Dragons a
I
lot.
haven't listened to them
You-
since 2010.
Bro, I don't like
Oh,
Imagine
they got some
Dragons
good
at
stuff.
all. What do you
They got good
what do you like about Imagine Dragons? Like I'm curious. Like
It's just catchy. I can just sing to it.
It's like
I don't have
S
to
Club
think.
7, you know?
Yeah, I don't have to think. I just listen to it and sing.
I like Imagine Dragons. I can support that.
Thank you. Their new album's pretty dope.
Hmm
2, Cadillac 3. That's
They're
country.
good. They're good,
I
David.
love Cadillac 3.
They're Southern rock.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
And
like
number
3's
one,
good.
this is where you're gonna be like, what? Hanson.
Hanson, like Bob
To
Hanson.
be fair, I'm
Yeah.
not surprised because I know about that. Hanson's one of like the first concerts you went to, and
Yeah,
like
dude, they're
you
awesome.
fucking like were so hype on them, and like
Yeah, dude.
they did just
You're
come out with
someone
like an
listen to
album.
Hanson? Yeah. I was in the top 0.05% of Hanson listeners.
Yo, let's go. Chelsea's in the
Yep.
0.5 of Baby No Money.
Holy shit!
I was in the point
Point
fucking
oh five.
yeah. She was 0.05 for
Yeah,
Baby No
like-
Money.
Top 50 people probably.
That's so funny. Yo, you're
Fucking Hanson.
yeah. How many monthly listeners
Yeah.
do they have? That's what I want to see real quick.
I have no idea.
I can't
Right.
like hear
Mhm.
their name without thinking about lunch.
They have 4 million.
Yeah,
So
maybe
Adam, you're
Fucking
you're
play
within
that shit.
that.
Not started off and everything.
Oh yeah.
You're top 40. Literally the top 40 listener for them. That's funny.
Send me shit, fuckers.
So send me that bop.
Shout out to Hanson. Shout out to Hanson.
Hanson. Yeah, I was hoping.
So
the
if
Gas Club
Baby
7.
No Money has 10 million monthly listeners, what does that mean if I'm in the
Or
top 0.05?
I'm in the top 200,000 for Hanson.
Okay.
Oh,
So what would you be, Chelsea? If
What was it? 10 million?
yeah.
10 million, she's 0.05. Or point
Top
0.
50,000.
Yeah.
No, wait. What? I think I just did a million. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. We apologize.
500,000.
Did I say top 500,000?
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
Pretty good. I mean, I'm surprised Polythia wasn't in my top artists because, like, if I'm looking at my genres, David, like when it says like what genres I've actually listened to, like, hold on, I gotta wait for the fucking genre verse thing to play.
And the thing
That-
is, like, I
yeah.
don't listen to many individual like bands all that much.
Mm-hmm.
I just throw on different like playlists with random artists.
So my
Then it plays whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, just give me like a genre thing, and then I'm
All right, just let it roll.
yeah,
I
my
feel
top
ya.
genres. Hold on. I didn't notice this until I finally paid attention to it. My top genre, my number 1's country. My number 2 is rock. My number 3, movie tunes. Number 4,
Movie
rap.
tunes. Wait, what is that? What is movie?
Number
to
5's nerdcore.
movie soundtrack
tunes,
stuff.
movie soundtracks. Because I listened to the Muppets soundtrack from 2011, honestly, once a week. It's so good. I listened to it
Did you
today.
tell them what even started that off?
The guy at Starbucks. I think I
Yeah, I
talked about it in an
remember you telling
Yeah,
episode.
you did tell me
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I listened to that thing a lot. It's so good. It's so good. I'm not no shame from me. Nah, yeah, nerd.
Oh, I have no shame.
Nerdcore
baby.
is- Yeah, dude, country. David, I'll send you one. I'll send you 2 country songs because I have to send you a Cadillac
I'll
3
check-
song because
I'll check
Cadillac
them
3 is
out.
good.
I'll check them out. Like I openly fucking hate country shit, but I'll check it out.
So
I
Cadillac-
won't fucking just throw it out.
So Cadillac 3 is like I would consider them a newer, not necessarily Leonard
Definitely
Skinner,
newer.
but like newer like Creedence Clearwater Revival, like a new CCR. Because like
Okay.
CCR is Southern rock, and they're kind of like a new version of them, but their shit's more like groove based. So you'll bop to it. You'll be like head nodding to it, especially Sweet Tea. Tabasco and Sweet Tea is such a good one. It's
You're
just like-
welcome. I showed you.
I
that.
know you did show me that, and man, what an addiction. And then yeah, I don't know. I'll have to dig, David. I'll have to find you like the perfect country because Chris Stapleton is one that's pretty good sometime. Like
Mhm.
he's got some good ones where it's like you'd be surprised because they play in like drop tuning in his music. Like his music's more rock. Even Hardy does like metal country, which is weird. It's just funny. Like country's expanded in such weird ways that like the newer people aren't trying to copy anybody. They're doing their own shit, which is kind of like interesting. It's not everybody's trying to copy like, Toby Keith, Tim McGraw, like all those fucking guys from like the 90s, 2000s, where everybody was trying to sound like them. Like people are
Do you
Oh,
like,
fuck.
David, do you like pop?
Do I like pop?
Just like general pop.
I do like general pop, and just real quick, I just want to go into side note on that.
Go
I
ahead.
just found out that Megan Trainor is married to Junie from fucking Spy Kids, and I had no fucking idea, and that blew my mind today. Like I learned that hours ago. But yeah, I fucks with pop. I don't know how much newer pop music I've listened to, but like I love Natasha Bedingfield. I can tell you that much.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
I was gonna
absolutely.
say- I was gonna say 90s country is pretty pop.
Shania
like-
Twain, baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
see,
like
I
that
don't-
stuff. If you
I
can do
can't-
like general pop.
I never got into Shania. Like Shania Twain had to feel like a woman song, right? Like that's her.
Yeah, but like that's
Yeah.
like an overplayed one.
Yeah,
of
that
hers.
That was a turn off instantly when I heard that song. And then I know that I don't think this was her, but like it was a very poppy song, but it was still country. But what the fuck was that song that don't impress me much? That song I wanted to put a fucking
Also-
gun to my head.
That's
Shania
also
Like that-
Shania Twain.
Yeah. I fucking wanted to kill myself when I heard that song. I just couldn't. Say Brad Pitt, that don't impress me much. I was like, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself. I can't fucking do it. I'm gonna jump in front of a car.
He's from Canada. Like, how funny is that?
She's a Canadian fucking country singer.
Yeah.
dude.
That's weird, bro.
Yo.
Because I actually heard they have like English
Country's
country
actually
singers, and that was even
Pretty
weird.
Country's
for me.
huge in
popular
Canada. Like
Yeah.
country culture is so big in Canada where people like do rodeos and shit and like rustle cattle.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Do people do rodeos in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, I would
Oh yeah,
bet.
huge ones.
I would
yeah.
fucking bet.
Charles, when we went
Was
to the
it,
rodeo in
um,
Fort Worth, there was people from Canada that were participating in that rodeo.
Calgary has a huge one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Calgary
okay. I could see
Stampede.
that because, yeah, Calgary's, this seems like Wild West.
Calgary, the Wild West of Canada. David, I'll make you a list. I'll make a Spotify, or not a Spotify. I'll make a YouTube playlist, or not a YouTube
Yeah.
playlist, but I'll just put some YouTube songs in here for you to hear.
Yeah,
Definitely Cadillac
playlist
3.
or songs, either way, I'll check it out at least.
Cadillac 3 is just so good.
I know that's what I'm gonna. Now I'm gonna listen to them on my drive in the morning
Hell yeah. For your trip.
going to DC. Going
Hell
to
yeah,
DC.
dog.
Oh, what are you doing?
Gonna go watch the U.S. men's game.
Nice.
Nice. That'd be cool.
So pump it.
Yeah, and then I'll stay at my aunt's house, and then Sunday we're going to the Ravens Broncos game.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Nice.
Not the game I want to go to, but fuck it, I'd go to any game at this point.
I mean, Broncos are my favorite team. I've never been to a Broncos game.
Oh, that's
so-
right. You are a fucking Broncos guy. I
Yes,
forgot
he
about
is.
that.
Yeah,
I also
never been to a
forgot that
Broncos
fucking. I totally blanked. I had a question on Trivia Crack because I was playing the other day because I was bored, and it asked me what team Peyton Manning retired with, and I thought he went back and retired as a Colt. I didn't realize he fucking retired as a Bronco. That
Yep.
shit came up, and I literally just, I was like, no shit. I was like, okay,
And the
that's
funny
one I'm
thing
gonna
is,
never
like,
forget.
he doesn't really associate with the Colts that much anymore. It's all Broncos stuff.
Funny.
Like
He
you
did-
see him in anything, he's in like orange and blue.
I mean,
instead
they literally did take him at his lowest, and he was just like Super Bowl and fucking just crushed it. So I mean,
they went to 2.
that's
One
right.
won.
Yeah, good job. Good for them.
And now they suck.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's very bad. Very, very bad.
When we go to Denver, we should do a Broncos game.
Denver.
That would be fun.
Dead.
I would love to go to Mile High.
Oh my god, we'd be so fucking exhausted. It'd be dope. You know what I mean? Like the altitude
Johnny just went
itself.
to Denver, didn't he?
I think he was like Colorado Springs or something
yeah, I
like
don't
that.
think he went to Denver.
Oh.
Denver. Yeah, I can't wait to send you some of these songs, David. I'm starting to look through it. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, like I said, I'll definitely give him a peep because I'm.
Luke Combs, some Brooks and Dunn. Oh, Brooks and Dunn, man. There's a special
Oh
place
yeah,
in my
Brooks and
heart.
Dunn. You should definitely listen to David.
I literally I only know about Brooks and Dunn because of fucking King of the Hill. I would not know what the fuck you're talking about if I did not see them in that episode of King of the Hill.
Yeah, Brooks and Dunn is like legit. I mean, it's so weird to like talk about them because like it's like I just discovered country maybe less than 5 years ago, right? Like started listening to it. But as soon as I
Wait,
started
they've been around
listening,
since the '80s, right?
yeah, they've been around for a while. But it's
Mhm.
so funny because like you just like their songs are just like chill, and you're like, man, like that's the kind of country I like. Like I like Zach Brown Band. Toes is like a
Yes.
fucking perfect song. Literally just about getting drunk on the beach, man. Smoking weed and drinking on the beach. It's fucking so good. You're
See,
just like, oh.
I live such a different life for that. It's like when you say that, like I don't like the Zach Brown Band. I know that for a fact. I don't like Rascal Flatts or any shit like that and their style of music. But
Nah, I'm not.
like if you flip it and you go towards like I don't know, I don't want to say rock, but you go towards like the pop side more or less. Like if you get into like '80s pop and shit like that, and you get into like Hall and Oates and shit like that, dude, I can just sit there and chill and listen to shit like Hall and Oates and Duran, all that shit, and just sit there and have a super chill time. But a lot of that like country shit, it doesn't vibe with me. Like I'm gonna listen to what you got because I'm curious to see if anything's changed. Well, maybe it's just shit that I've heard. But
Dude, if I play the song Fishing in the Dark by the Nitty Gritty Band and tell you what it's about, so Fishing in the Dark is a code for when you and your partner masturbate next to each other.
a weird thing to make a song about, but I'll check it out.
Yo, it's so funny because you don't know that. You're singing the song and you're like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, like, if you look up Fishing in the Dark and then you are like, holy fuck, this song's literally about you and your partner mutual masturbating. It like in the middle of a field, like laying in the like going fishing, like they were like just laying next to a lake, fucking just rubbing one out together. I was like, that's so funny. Yeah, man, you'll enjoy some of this shit. It's just like, especially I mean I don't know. I know you like Luke Combs, Adam. He's got like very catchy. He's got like a gritty voice. So it's pretty dope. And again, his music's mostly just about getting fucked up and partying.
Another fucking downside. What the fuck is that goddamn Denny's song that people keep singing and shit, or Applebee's song or whatever? Whatever the fuck that shit is.
I can't sing it.
Yeah, that shit. I can't
Okay.
fucking stand that song. Like fucking Jesus Christ. Like I don't know, man. It makes me. I almost make me mad.
I think I can tell you what's ruining it for you is the Carlisle country. Like the Carlisle country kids have ruined country for you. You know?
I don't know who did it. I just hate it. I'll be honest, I wish I had somebody who I could specifically blame. It just literally doesn't fit anything in my lifestyle whatsoever. Like maybe that's part of the problem too, but it doesn't fall into anything I really
listen to Wheeler Walker Jr.
Oh yeah, dude. Wheeler Walker Jr.
lifestyle.
Some Alan Jackson.
Is he like a legacy kid? Does he have a fucking like super famous like father or grandfather who was in country? Walker?
I don't
Wheeler
think so.
Walker Jr. No.
There's somebody I'm thinking of.
He sings about fucking people in the ass.
Yeah, his country music's literally about just
It's very vulgar.
Dick Down in Dallas is one of the greatest ones.
That's not even his song.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry, I mixed him up. With what's his face?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I'll send that one too. Dick Down in Dallas is a great one.
Yeah.
Railed Out in Rado, tag team up in Tennessee.
Trying to remember who the fucking person I'm thinking of is though, because
yeah, fucking Wheeler Walker Jr. is so funny. His fucking picture is just him flipping you off, like grabbing his dick, flipping you off with a beer in his hand and shit.
Well, this one guy I'm thinking of, he has a fucking like an actual like pretty decent fucking like hard rock band, which it's not bad at all. But his like dad or grandfather was a super famous fucking country artist, and I cannot fucking think who the fuck it is. But like,
it's
that's it. Yeah,
it's Hank Williams III. It's Hank Williams III is the one. Yeah, dude, he's dope as fuck too.
Yeah, because I remember somebody played me Hank Williams stuff, and they were like, dude, it's like super like suicidal, drinking in the dark type music shit. And I was like, what? So I fucking heard some of that, and they're like, and then listen to this shit. And I was like, this isn't even close. What the fuck happened here? I was like, talk about a generational gap.
3 generations.
Holy shit.
All right, so here's the top 5 songs by Wheeler Walker Jr., right? Here's his top 5. I'll end after reading these. His number 1 song with 60 million is Fuck You Bitch.
Oh.
Number 2 is Drop 'em out. Number 3 is redneck shit. Number 4, eating pussy / kicking ass. And number 5 is fucked by a country boy.
I'll probably listen to Eating Pussy and Kicking Ass first. I'm gonna be honest. That'll be the first one I fucking
Oh,
put
it's
on.
so good.
I forgot. Drop 'em out is one I love. Is one of my liked songs. Yeah, his.
I didn't realize he has a new album out.
Yep. Sex, drugs, and country music, and the picture is him
First
flipping the
song.
bird.
First song is called Beaver Fever.
Yep.
Here.
Then he has a song called Pussy and Beer.
What's in Heaven?
God Told Me to Fuck You.
Fuck you. Honky Tonk
Tears
Hard.
in My Jizz.
I love that. That's an immediate listen.
Fucking Wheeler Walker Jr., baby. That's the
Tears in My Jizz.
Chels, we're listening to Wheeler Walker Jr. right as soon as I turn this off.
Okay.
All right. Just another day with
David.
Adam.
Elliott, Chelsea, Beaker. Bye.
Bye.
The show has ended. The show has ended. It's just another